and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my events?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Tulsa, Maryland, and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes, we have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, Mixstation can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com. Mixstation is sponsored by...
Hey, if you're not making enough money at your current job and you want more, or you're not happy and want more control of your career, then come over to cybersecurity. Online Security has a 10-week security fundamentals class that helps you get Security Plus certified, develops your resume so you can land an interview, and helps you study for the interview so you can get a job. So what are you waiting for? Go to onlinesecurity.com and sign up for our next Security Plus class. And when you do, don't forget to use our discount code ONLINESECURITY.
Baby. When you hug me, I kinda get aroused just thinking about your lips touching mine. As you work your way down to my breast, licking, sucking, and kissing. And I patiently anticipate you entering my chamber as my lips blossom with the juice of sweet nectar, and my belly bursts fragrant of desire. My spine tingles with each thrust you take inside me. When the pressure and heat builds in my vaginal walls, I become like a volcano, ready to erupt at the height of my orgasm. Oh! No one, my dear, has ever come close to this love you inspire. You fill my soul with so much joy. For you, my dear, are my heart's desire. Oh, oh.
All right. YouTubers, Facebookers, and Instagrammers, and everybody else out there in radio land. You are tuned into Intimate Connections. I am the host and creator, Queen Jackie. And to my left...
Hello. It's your boy, Rich Nice. Hello. Good evening.
And to my right...
Hey, it's Sizzling Shaw, the tax lady.
Don't
She's
start
sizzling.
it.
She's sizzling.
Sizzling.
She's sizzling, baby.
Bacon.
And to the far right,
What's up, everybody? J. Esquire. Good evening. Happy Thursday.
The smooth.
all right. So tonight we have a great show planned for you. I'm excited about our guest, Miss Dashira. She's going to tell us a lot about herself. She already know what kind of show we have. So
And she came on in.
with she came on anyway, and she came with an open mind. So we're gonna have a great time, and it's gonna be nice. See, you hear it, right?
Yes.
And you get to tune into, some of her music. So it's going to be a great night. I had the pleasure of watching her perform a few weeks ago. She's phenomenal. That's kind of like
Thank
all I
you.
can say.
She's a singer or
And
she
then-
sang? She be
She
singing.
sang.
Okay.
She sang.
Okay.
And then she just has like a beautiful spirit,
Thank you.
So it's going to be a great show. So I'm going to turn the mic over to you briefly so you can introduce yourself, and then we're just going to dive right in.
Yes. So my name is Dashira Zahnaya. I just recently released my album called Twilight. It's on all platforms right now. I am in Maryland now, coming from California. So just getting back into the music scene out here and meeting great people. And just super excited to be here with you tonight.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
Yes. So I guess my first question is the transition from Cali to here, and what kind of vibe is it, like the music industry there versus here?
I would say here, I would say it's a lot of more of our culture here.
Okay.
When it comes to like the music scene, you get a lot more jazz, R&B, soul here, especially in the DC and the Baltimore scene. A lot more poetry. Out in California, it's a lot of different vibes.
Okay.
But when I came out here to Maryland, it was a lot of people that look like me, and yeah.
That's good. So you've had the opportunity to connect with a lot of people since you've been here.
Yes. I actually started out in the poetry scene, in the open mic scene.
Okay.
And I made my way around. I made my rounds. So now I'm in DC, and then going out to Philly. Loso, what's up, Loso, baby? Yeah. So
Wow, okay.
what up, Kev?
She already on
She
fire.
done broke the internet. She broke the internet.
So yeah, it's definitely interesting. Just singing at the open mics and getting booked for shows out here in Maryland.
Right.
It's so much love and so much support and genuinity here. So I'm really excited, honestly.
Oh, that's good. That's really a good thing. What was your genre is jazz and blues? What drew you to that?
I actually, so I went to school for jazz voice.
Okay.
I've just always been a fan of like the Billie Holidays and the Etta James and the Nat King Cole, the Coltrane. So I just have an old soul, and I've always been. Thank you. I've always been like drawn to that genre of music. I love the pain. I love the beauty in it. I love the poetry in it. So that's why I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do some soul, blues, R&B type, and you can hear that in my album.
Yeah. Okay. And so your album, how long did it take for you to, pull those songs together?
Oh man, some of the songs from the album are from like 4 years ago. Some from 3 years ago.
Okay.
To be honest, my album has been ready. But I was just so afraid to drop it and release it.
Okay.
I guess it's just like the fear behind it, I was afraid. When you have such a big dream, I feel like you just are afraid of what will come with it.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the people you may lose on your journey who can come with me there. And it's not so bad, I dropped it January 1st, and God just said, okay,
I'm just going to go ahead and bless you. So
Right.
I was afraid for no reason. It's
Yeah.
going well.
So let's go all the way back to the beginning. Mm-hmm. What is your first musical memory?
Oh, okay. I remember, I believe I was watching What's Love Got to Do with It. It was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I watched that movie over and over and over, and I watched Tina Turner's journey, and I would see her singing and the emotion and the passion that she would have in it. So when I was younger, like, okay, mommy, I want to be a singer. I want to be a singer. And then I saw Sister Act, and then I heard Lauryn Hill, and then I just started like discovering all these amazing voices. And then one day I told my mom I want to sing. So I would go up to her and I would sing different songs, and I couldn't always sing.
Yeah.
So she was like, baby, that's not it. That's not it. And then I would like, okay, I would go back and practice, and then I would go back to her, and then I would sing, and she'd be like, no, that's not it. She wouldn't let me go to any talent shows yet.
Okay.
She wouldn't let me do anything of that nature yet. So one day I actually went to her and I sang Father Can You Hear Me? It's like a Tyler Perry from Tyler Perry. Yeah. And she started crying, and I was like, dang, it was that bad? And she was like, no, you sound good. You're ready now. So that's the memory that I think of when I actually discovered, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Because I can actually make people feel with my music, with my words, with my voice. What?
Right.
I want to do this. So I was, maybe 9 years old, living in Tampa, Florida at the time.
Okay.
Is your mom in the business as well?
No, she's actually, she has a business called Peaceful Healing. So she's like a spiritual advisor. She does like therapy, things of that nature. So she's into healing.
So she was good enough to assess your talent.
Oh yeah, she can sing. She be trying to say she don't know how to sing, but she knows how to sing.
So what was the song that touched you in a way that made you feel like this is what I want to do? I believe all artists have that. What's that for you?
I think it was Father Can You Hear Me?
Okay.
I think that was the one. That's the one that I kept going back to learn just to get right. Father Can You Hear Me? And then also Lauryn Hill. What is the song she sang on Sister Act?
Joyful.
Yes. Those types of songs, and like, the emotions of the singers in the movies and the tears that came with it, and it just made me realize, even with Tina Turner, with the movie What's Love Got to Do with It, just the emotions behind it. But definitely the very first one is probably gonna be Father Can You Hear Me?
Understood.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes.
So, you wrote most of the songs on the album?
All of them.
All of them? Okay. That's
All of
interesting.
them.
Okay.
And right, okay.
Yes.
Now,
All of them.
based on the comments I'm seeing over here, they're saying that it's an instant classic.
Which one?
Someone said that it's an instant classic.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank y'all.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
You sound surprised. I mean, is it good or not?
Oh, it's good.
Okay,
It's good. I'm
okay,
not
okay.
surprised. I'm not
All right,
surprised.
there we go.
It's good. It's good.
Huh?
Yeah. So,
Oh, the Alicia Keys.
Oh yes, Cage Bird
By Alicia Keys.
by Alicia Keys. Yeah.
That was on the first album.
Oh, so my mom taking it way back. That's my mom, Rabia Jordan.
Hey,
Shout out to mama.
'Cause she said, hold on, Cage Bird. That's the one you sang.
okay.
Oh.
Tell mom to call.
Yeah,
Call in,
mama.
Mom. The calling number is 855-493-6499.
yeah, tell us some embarrassing stories.
Yeah, she said, you remember when you sang Cage Bird? That was the one.
Okay, so picking up from you singing to your mom to when you got on stage, how long was that journey?
Ooh, to when I actually got on stage. Man, I believe it was middle school when I actually got on stage, because I'm a musical theater kid. You probably could tell a little bit. So like doing Broadway acting and singing and doing musicals. It would have been middle school, 6th grade.
Okay.
Middle school, 6th grade at McKinley, my middle school in Cali, Pasadena.
Shout out to McKinley and Pasadena.
Shout out to my friends.
Right.
Shout out to everybody.
So what was the song? Do you remember the song?
Oh man. It may have been some sort of musical song. I think one of the first ones I did was Footloose. What's it? Let's Hear for the Boy.
Okay.
Let's hear it for the boy.
Yeah.
And I played Rusty. So I believe it was that one.
Yeah, she went to Morgan. Did you know that? Denise Williams?
No.
Yeah, she's one of our local people.
Okay.
Are you
Morgan State
serious?
alum. Yes.
Wow. Coming out of Maryland.
10 minutes away.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the talent. Wow.
So you're in the right space.
In the right space.
And what was your inspiration to become a songwriter behind being a singer?
I would always write as a child, all the time, like different like short stories and poems and things of that nature. I'm not actually sure what inspired me to do it. It's just kind of always been within me. But what really developed me, my mentor, his name is Lasky B.
Okay.
And he's a ghostwriter, ghost singer he's done songs for like the Braxtons and like John B, like the old school type singers.
Yeah.
And he took me under his wing, and I would just go to sessions with him. And I came to him and I let him know, look, I want to write, I want to be a singer, I want to do this for real. And after school, in my high school days, I would go with him to the studio, and I would watch him write. And how to format the song, and we would do like background vocals on different artists' songs and things of that nature. So Lasky B, my mentor, actually molded me into the writer that I am. So he really molded it, but the inspiration, I'm not sure. I just feel like it's always kind of just been there. I've always just wanted to create since I was a child.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes.
It's definitely a plus when you write your own song.
Yes, right? It's definitely a plus. Yeah, because you don't have to wait on a team, and it just comes right from the soul and from your spirit, and you don't have to. If someone's writing for you, you have to make sure they're aligned with you and who you are, and they really grasp what you're feeling in the moment. Because it's so like. My music is my baby. It's so sensitive. So for me to actually sing a song, I'm so vulnerable. Like in that moment when you saw me, Queen Jackie, I was so nervous. I'm like, oh, they're gonna actually hear me sing. You know, I'm opening up, especially my song "Lost" about losing yourself in life. So it's definitely, definitely Lasky B.
Cool. Shout out to Lasky B.
Lasky B.
Lasky Beezy.
And he could sing.
That always impresses me. Like, and Jay, you could actually help me out with this question as well. So when you're writing a song, okay, do you write the lyrics first or the melody?
I will do the melody first.
Melody first. Okay.
I do melody first. I do melody.
And then put the words to the melody.
Okay, so for me it's weird. Okay. I'll probably come up with the words first,
Uh-huh.
but I'll record the background vocals first. So usually if I got the hook first, then we got something. And then sometimes I'll play around with the melody if I don't have all the words. But
Wow.
usually the words and the melody, they'll come together.
Yeah.
So
because I always respect.
We're gonna take the call from her mom.
Okay, we got a call from Ma.
Call on the air.
Hey, peaceful healing queen.
She ain't had to laugh.
Hey, Queen.
Hi. How you doing? I had to call in y'all. Dashira, she's not saying all the stuff she did.
Yeah, we want to hear some juicy stuff. Come on.
Yes.
So what you want to know? But the first time Dashira actually ever sung on stage was Jill Scott, "Hate on Me, Hate on Me."
Oh, I love that song.
You know,
It was Jill
love
Scott.
that.
It wasn't Footloose. It was Jill Scott.
I know Dashira. I said she's just messing it up.
What story are you telling?
well, now she told
What
us
I
a
can
story.
remember, she remember everything.
Okay.
Look, she told us a
Yeah.
story how. She told us a story how when she started singing, you sent her back and said, "Go ahead, work on it, or stay in your gifted area." You know, tell us about those days when she was trying to get it done, and when she finally met the expectations and just overwhelmed you from that.
Oh yes. Well, she's definitely right. I would definitely keep sending her back, and it was only because Dashira, she had a really raspy voice.
Uh-huh.
So she kind of sound hoarse, and then she was, I don't know what, she was coming into her voice, and it just wasn't, it was a tweak. She always had a nice voice, but it was a tweak. I said, Shira, I just want you to do better. And I just didn't want her to be that child that go on stage and they were like, oh, she's cute, you know.
Yeah.
I said, Shira, you can do it.
That's
and when
good.
she went and she sung Father, Can You Hear Me? I mean, I really cried. It was just, because she's the type of person, she does not stop at what she wants, and she never quit. She never quit. So
You know.
that's what I knew.
Thank you
Ready
so
for
much.
the-
Thank you so much for doing it, because American Idol is filled with contestants who think they can sing at home, and then when they get out, they get their feelings hurt. You know.
Exactly, and it's because their parents told them that they can do it, and that's not all. You can do it. I mean, that's what I see the world.
Shout out to Mama for being honest.
For being honest.
And shout out to
Thank
you for
you
your
for
resolve.
that.
I mean,
Yes.
you took that, that you didn't let it deter you. You kept working on it. That says a lot about your character as well.
Thank you. If someone tells me constructive criticism, I take that. Like, let me know. After my shows, I reached out to Ramsey and I said, "Hey, what you think?
Oh, okay.
What could have I done better?
Right.
Because I just want to get better. There's
Yeah.
always room to improve. Beyonce still has vocal lessons. Like, you know what I mean?
My
So,
mom told her the same thing though.
Need a-
She told her the same thing. She was at she did a talent show somewhere, and this girl like blew her out the water, and she was upset.
Yeah.
Beyonce and her mother was like, "Well, if you want to be as good as her or better, you got to go get vocal coaching. You got to stay on it. You got to work harder than her." And here we are.
Here we are today.
Here we are. So
yeah.
and shout out to the family members that keep it real without being disrespectful, without because mine did the same thing. Especially my mom. My mother
Really?
was, oh my God, your voice is too harsh. And why you singing up there like that? And you need to do this and do that. And I just took it and worked on it. What else can you do?
Yeah.
If mama, if you can't impress mama, who can you
Then
impress?
you gotta go to the drawing board.
It's not even my father. I don't worry about him. It's my mama.
Yes.
Not easy.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work. But shout outs to you for just constantly, refining your craft and constantly just going at it
Thank
and
you.
still being able to put the emotion behind it.
Thank you. I knew that I was in love with it and I wanted to do it and I wasn't going to stop. So I would just rehearse and practice and come back. And she's like, no. And then when she told me yes, I was like, oh, wow. Okay, I can do this.
Exactly.
She cried? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yes.
So, Mom, where do you see this beautiful young lady in 5 years?
Yeah, in 5 years. She's going to go a very long way. She just has to stay, keep her head on straight. Don't let anything, anyone or anything discourage her. Do not let anything in the industry, you just don't, just continue to be pure, and Dashira will be performing everywhere, all over the world. And she could do it underground. She could be signed if she wanted to, but she can do a lot. She's amazing at what she does, and she doesn't. Well, she says she's nervous. I can't tell. She just, that's a great job. I'm like, but when and she touched hearts. So everywhere that we go, someone is crying, or they just like, oh, I felt that song. So she's a healer with that voice, and she's going to go a very long way.
See, I have
a very long way.
I have a daughter probably around the same age, and so the father in me is like, okay, keep your head on straight, stay away from boys. Develop your talent, stay away from boys. Listen to your parents, stay away from boys.
Add that in there. The distraction.
I got your back, Mom. I got your back.
Yes.
I'll put on my black hoodie.
I jumped out the bushes.
Yeah, I'll put my black hoodie on for her.
Oh my
I got you, Mom.
That's funny.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
But
That's
yeah.
funny.
But I just wanted to call in to share
Thank
because
you
you
so
wasn't
much.
giving everything that I wanted you. I'm like, oh, you're not saying it. Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
saying it in the right order.
I see. Okay.
You gotta correct me. You gotta stay on me, Ma. You already know.
I'm so glad you called in.
All right, I'll talk to you guys. Well, I'll be still on.
All right,
See ya.
take care.
All right,
Thank you.
Now let me talk about support. You have an amazing support system. You know, going to the garage and seeing the family members that were there. And I just kept saying this too is a part of it. And I think people don't understand that you gotta have that support system.
Man, it's so important. My family, they're at every event. Like,
Yes.
I am so blessed to come from the family that I have, the mother that I have. Like, my family is so supportive. They're at every event. They tuned in tonight. And then the shows I got coming up next week, they're going to be there. So
Cool.
I really come from a very supportive family. Anything anybody is doing in the family, like my brother's a rapper, Wild Cav, that's on here.
Now I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Until that night, I was like, she didn't mention that.
Exact. And that was his first time doing poetry.
Okay.
Ever.
He was great.
Yeah,
he
it's-
was great.
And everybody we show up and we show out for each other. When my mom has her events, the whole family's there. My grandpa actually has 21 kids.
Wow. Okay.
21. And
I am delivered.
and I have lots of cousins and great cousins and all that. And when I tell you we're so close,
That's beautiful.
you would think with a big family, somebody got beef or like, no,
Right,
it's
yeah.
literally all love, and that's why I am I am where I am, and why I am the way I am. It's because of my family and how I grew up.
It's good.
Yeah, it makes a difference having that support system.
100%.
Yeah.
But they ain't had no TVs back then. I mean, 21.
21. Now it's by 5 different women.
Okay.
No,
But-
my grandfather had 15.
What? Oh, so you can't say nothing. He was
Right,
close.
Right. And then
He was
my mom
close.
had 18 by one woman. So.
One?
18?
What?
I'm sorry. Let me correct that.
And all of them
16.
probably like a year apart.
Huh?
All of them a year apart.
And actually, my mom was one of the younger ones, right? And so she had like sisters that were like 20, 25 years older than her. When my grandmother would go up to the school, they always wanted to know, why you always bring your grandmother? Because they didn't know that was her mom. I said, kids are so rude.
You don't know.
So she
No
would get her
filter.
sister to come up to the school sometimes.
Yeah,
But
Papa
you
was a
right.
Rolling Stone.
But
Okay.
it takes a village.
It takes a village,
Village.
absolutely.
Your village supports you. That's good.
100%.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, baby.
going
That's
back to,
oh yeah, baby. That's good. Yeah. Oh, now, oh, baby. God
can't-
damn, bitch. God damn, the pussy good. God, holy shit. God, oh, come over. Gotcha. Now put your pussy on the ladder over here. Now. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
This show is sponsored by.
Shaw Tax Solutions.
He was having a good time, whoever he was. He was having a great time.
We handle your spreadsheets.
Oh my God, we needed that. We needed that.
Oh my
So
God.
back to what Rich had already touched on when he was talking about the songwriting situation. Tell us about your recording process.
Oh, yes.
Is there one formula, or do you just go off of how you feel?
So when I go into the studio, I always come like with everything rehearsed before I go in, because usually, you know, I'm paying for the studio time, and you know, I want to make sure that I'm conscious of the producer's time, the engineer's time in mind too. So I'll have everything rehearsed. I'll have my parts written out. I'll have my melodies, my harmonies, and everything kind of already together. So I'll go. I'll lay my background vocals, like you said. I'll lay that down, because usually, I'm not sure if you're familiar with, of course you are, with Brent Fayez and how he has all of the different melodies in the back. So a lot of my vocals actually blend in with the beat, and it starts to be exactly. Gotcha. So it actually counts as like the instrumental. So I'll lay that first, then I'll lay down my verses, then my chorus, and then I'll do my ad libs and bring it home. But I would make sure that I have everything set. Now, if I have unlimited time and I can just create, I'll just go. And my ideal like session would be with a band, drums, bass, guitar, piano, and we're just in there and we're just creating based off of the mood. You know, that would be the ideal session, and just live for us to just go into the studio and for me to just have the mic up.
Right.
And, you know, we're just playing and we're vibing and we're just writing right then and there. That's the ideal session. But usually I'll write. I'll have everything ready before I go into the studio. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A lot of parts, cool. You know.
I
think you just going in from the, you know, the top, sing from the top all the way through.
Oh no!
You know what? I just had that conversation with my engineer. I said people think that if the song is 4 minutes and 20 seconds, you sung for 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
And knock out the right time to go.
Maybe in the Motown days, maybe, but no. Especially when you're by yourself, because you got to overdub your background vocals, so each piece of the harmony has to be tripled and quadrupled depending on how you feel it needs to be. And you know, don't let you have to, you know, sing something over again, because I mean, sometimes you can be singing I love you so much for an hour, just that line until it's right. You don't know where your voice is going to be at, and you know, those speakers, I call them honest speakers, because when you go for that playback, you'll think you killing it,
and then you
when you do that playback, you're like, who was that singing? That wasn't me. And they look at you like, oh, don't nobody say nothing. You're like, how was it? And they're like, I mean, and then you got to do it over again. It is a process. It is a process. It is a process. You may not even get a record done that day.
Nope.
Okay.
Marvin Gaye recorded Secret Lover 20 times before we heard the one that you hear now.
But Tupac did hit him up in one take.
Well,
see, that was
angry. But you know what? Rappers tend to think like, they'll, like, if you go in the book, sing something with it, they be like, what you need, like 5 minutes to just do your part?
No.
Yeah.
Need 500 minutes.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
You want me to sing the background vocals,
Mm-hmm.
ad-lib, do all this stuff, sing under you like I know the words. It's definitely, I mean, it is a process.
Yeah, I was just sharing some light on a very serious I definitely respect that process.
I've talked to Jackie about that. I'd be like, she'd be like, where you working? I'd be like, I just sung some background vocals.
Right.
Just one session to just be all the background vocals. You oohing and on for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And it you know, but then you have those days where you're super hot and you just go in there and you knock that record out.
Yeah.
And it's on the money.
It really depends.
I think we all wish that it would go back to where it was a lot more free flowing, because now everybody wants you to sound perfect because of the invention of auto-tune. So now everybody's ear is set to notes.
Yeah.
As opposed to, you know, if you're listening to Aretha Franklin and all them, something might waver just
you can hear it in the record.
a little sharp.
But that's what
you love, right?
That's the beauty of the record.
Because when it's perfect, you're like, okay. When I did my first album, whenever I would perfect something, we would go back and put the other take in, because it would it would bore the record. It would be like, so you need that sometimes.
Well, let me ask you this. Think of like your go-to song, the best song that you sing on your album, right? You got that? You think about it?
Shoot, it's okay. If I could choose one, what's my favorite?
That's like asking who your favorite kid is.
My favorite.
Because I got a follow-up question after you pick the song.
Okay, so my favorite and this is just my favorite because I love vibes. It's called Silent Interlude.
Okay.
It's just an interlude. It's my favorite.
Okay. Now, when you sing it live, do you do it the same exact way every single time?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Not with Silent Interlude because it's one of my favorites, and it's such a vibe, and it's really pouring out of my spirit.
Sometimes it depends on how you feel.
It depends on how I feel
Oh.
in the moment.
Okay.
In the moment, yes.
So would you say your album is based on songs like that, like feeling, like each song has its own journey and own story and own feeling? And vibe?
It's different versions of love. I'm manifesting love. I'm still single now. Still single. Let me go ahead and put that in the mic. So I've been like manifesting.
Stay away from boys.
I just made a promise to your mom, right?
Wait a minute, Rich already got his black on.
Okay.
He gonna put the black hoodie.
They can if they want to.
That's funny.
But it's just like different variations of love. Like by my side, I'm talking about my king coming to carry me, and as a mom, as a single mom, you're doing everything on your own. And it's a lot. It's heavy.
Yeah.
So sometimes you like to have a partner to come and to carry you, where you can just be submissive and you can just be in your feminine energy.
Yes.
You don't always got to be in the masculine. So that's what By My Side is about,
But isn't that the irony of a single mom?
That's my talk. Yeah.
Amen.
That's my talk.
Amen.
I was saying that's the irony of a single mom. You harden yourself, you have to sharpen yourself in the hopes that you can be soft.
Yes, in the
Someone.
hopes.
Yeah.
In the hopes. So it's just like every song is different. Now I have one song that's a little kinky on there. It's called The Night. So it's not about all that great love. That one's just about, when you want somebody for one night, not 2 nights, not 3 nights, but just one night.
Listen, you are preaching to Jackie's soul tonight.
You said what?
She is preaching to your soul.
She is channeling.
You gotta look at her eyes.
Yes.
Her eyes.
No, it's just.
Cheeks done got red. You're like, yes.
Let me ask you this.
I get tired of being used for my body.
I don't. Amen. As an artist, I think every artist has this, and I'm gonna ask you this as a musician too. What is, when you were recording the album, what is the one song that like wore you out in the sense of like it was you just weren't getting it? Like it was the song that when you hear it, you're like, oh, that took forever.
Oh my gosh. By My Side.
Okay. What was it about that?
It was the harmonies. It was the ending where I go off into like a tangent, like with my voice, and the high notes, building, having to make each note full because I have a couple of different harmonies and things that's going on in the background. Having to make my main vocals full enough. By My Side took forever. It took forever.
Like several sessions or
one session because but several hours.
Yeah.
And but it's everybody's favorite song. It starred on Apple Music, so that's the most listened to one.
That's the best feeling?
Yeah, I'm like,
okay. The hard record.
Yeah, it paid off.
So, quick question: did you do a video to it?
By My Side, no. I did a video.
She gets it.
Let's see.
I am planning one. I'm planning one for By My Side. I've done one for Silent Interlude, which is my favorite song.
That's the kinky song you did a video for?
No, that's The Night.
That's The Night.
Now that's coming.
That's The Night record.
That's coming.
But The Night is coming. I got some ideas.
That's what happens in the night.
It's the night.
Yes.
It's gonna be something subtle. Possibly.
I knew that had to come out. That sound. So, Rich, for you as a musician, what was the song that was the hardest for you to probably learn?
Well, any song. Well, first of all, I write melodies. I cannot write lyrics. In any song, I struggle with. I struggle with the types of artists like that has these cadences that's not constant and consistent. Like one day you might sing a song, you might go ooh, and then the next verse, same pattern, but you do it differently. And that's where I don't. It's easier if it's like simple stuff like that, but I don't struggle, but I get annoyed. I was like, dang.
Like, here we go.
She went here and did the seventh note in this chord, and diminished chord or something like
third
that.
Minor.
Yeah.
You get to the fourth.
Yeah, and but I struggle. So that being said, I'm telling you, I struggle with Afro beats.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it the flow or the fact that they're not singing
the flow,
on key?
No, they're singing.
Which I love about it because
the flow is usually basic, but the lyrics. See what they have basic beat, basic background, but complex lyrics.
Yeah.
Or either you have a simple lyric and complex background.
Because they hit 9 songs in their joint.
Yes, and but it comes from the heart. That's what I'm saying. Every time, and I guarantee you, when they sing, every time they go up there and perform, it's a different version every single time.
Every time,
and that's
they probably don't remember the first one.
Every time. Right. Wow.
So I do better when I actually do a little bit and then I ad lib. So it becomes my version of that's a tribute to your song.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
But I can't. I'm on a different plane than you because y'all could write, y'all could create, and y'all could, you could put lyrics with it. I could arrange.
That's an amazing
the part.
Yeah.
Man, I could take what you take and what you give me, and then I could put a little different spin. But
that's amazing.
That organic creation where it comes from your experience or one of your poetry. My hat's off to you because I try to write, it just sounds like rap lyrics.
But what you do is absolutely phenomenal. To arrange, what?
That's Quincy Jones right there.
That's different right there. That's different.
He ain't never sung a lick. Ain't never heard him even. I ain't never even heard him hum.
You're right.
Right.
I guess he doesn't have to if he has that talent, to be able to put things together.
You know how you see somebody, like, if they writing out music, they playing it as they go. I watched the documentary. Quincy Jones is just writing it with no music. Like the score sheet, no piano. He was just sitting there just writing it out. They said that he could change it on the fly, but you've never heard him sing.
That's a fact.
Ever. You ain't never heard him go, They said that. You know what his job is as the producer? You know what considers him the producer of a song is he calls all the people in. So if Michael was working on a record, he picks the drummer, he picks the bass. He may pick the songwriters. That's what his job is. And then when they all create a vibe, he may add to it. So he may drop the key, rise the key, tell you sing it one more time, and he's the producer. Right. So that's a gift. It's all a gift. Your poetry, Jackie, that's a gift. Like you know, anything that comes to you like that, that's a gift.
Yeah.
You ever had a poem that wore you out like that where you just couldn't finish it?
Yeah, because it was inspired by, an event, and I just couldn't.
Keep talking, Jackie.
It took me.
Keep talking.
You see, I'm not turning it out. Distract me with the sucking and carrying on. I like it, but I'm just saying. It probably took me like almost close to a month.
Wow.
Yeah, because I would just tear the paper up, start all over, and tear it up.
So in that month, are you constantly like reciting in your mind the parts you like already? So if you like the first,
it took a month, huh?
Like half of it. That's really good.
The name of this song is "Stop Your Coming and Come."
But it's crazy because it was about an event that I went to, and it was interesting, and but kind of like, and watching the connection of people and the freeness they had, and I was like, this is on some different level kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Right? So, but I wanted to do it justice.
Yep.
And so I was like, no, it's like one, like the first paragraph, I was so connected to that, but I couldn't follow it up. It took a minute, and I was like, well, wait a minute, let me come back to it, because that can be frustrating.
Yeah.
So finally I was able to do it. I actually would like to put that on music.
Oh, yeah.
Well, has that happened to you before? Like where you, the words or the music doesn't give the experience justice.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you do?
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Because you really want to capture the moment. You really want to capture what you're feeling and what you felt in that moment. So
And then you're dealing with the standards that you set, which is that no one else, no one knows that it's going to be right, and you're the only person that could give it the thumbs up.
So you would know, and sometimes that's the things. Like you would just feel wrong if you put out, like, if you would have put that first version that you wrote,
and you listen to it, but girl, that sound good,
and you're like,
no.
But it doesn't.
It just won't feel right.
So that explains why it took you so long to actually put, because it was you.
100%.
You weren't. Wow.
Yeah.
But do you feel it's
So
just
ironic.
because it didn't match? Like, if someone says something is good that you've done and you don't necessarily agree with that, do you think it's just because it didn't match your standard?
Yeah.
Because I think every piece of art is everybody's experience is different.
True.
Like, I think that Basquiat paintings look crazy, but people love them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And, and there's just that thing in art where you just never know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Definitely, like, with your own standard, like.
Right.
If you're not really rocking with it, like, even if the world don't even know, like there are performances where I'm like, I could have done better, and then everybody's like, what are you talking about? But I still feel it. It's,
there's a next level.
And there's a next level. Not level.
We got a call.
You're on the air.
Yes, sir. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
All right, you on the line, bro? You gotta talk.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got a question for Dashira. I just want to know right now who she compares herself to and why is she better than them?
Ooh. Trying to start some.
John, you didn't like that question.
I hate that question.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm better than anyone, not even a man on the street that don't have, like, I don't feel like I'm better than anyone, but compare myself to Etta James. She would be the closest thing to my artistry and the way I sang, and she's who I actually studied. So Etta James all day, Billie Holiday, Lauryn Hill, but and then if you're looking at like the modern day of like what my sound may be like, maybe like SZA, Jhené Aiko, it's very like that, like chill, calm, just vibey type of music. But as far as my voice goes, Etta James, that's my girl. That's my girl.
It's funny now that you say that. I can see that.
I like that. You passed your test. This is a humble girl. All right. Y'all stay blessed now.
Thank you
so much.
That was crazy.
That was a good question.
That is
That was a great question. So you answered that question, John. I know
you answered
that you love, but as an artist,
Somebody had political training.
Who, me? Oh, her, yeah. That's her dad. I love you, girl.
I might gotta work with her.
I don't like the question is because you could say that your sound is like someone's and no one hears it in that, so you disappointed them, or I don't like when people hear you sing and they're like, I'm trying to think of who you remind me of.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't you just enjoy what it is I'm doing? If it's good, just embrace
me and my artistry.
Artist. Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a deliberate, this sounds like, or this is it. Like if you go, who, it's like, oh, you like so-and-so. If you make a certain, but it's not always the objective of an artist to sound like someone else.
Like someone else,
I think that question got old.
I
feel like, leave it up to the listener to decide. That's just my opinion.
100%. Yeah, you definitely want to be your own artist. You want to just be you. Like, so when people are like, oh, you like this person, I'll be like, okay. Now if you tell me I'm like Etta, or if you tell me, oh, you remind me of Billy, and I'm like, oh, well, thank you. I'm excited about that. But when it comes to people of my generation, I'm like, oh, well, thank you. But, maybe you look at me in my own artistry, in my own way. But yeah, I do get flattered when I do get compared to the greats.
Good. Okay.
What's your favorite Etta song?
At Last.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
Everybody loves that.
Anybody know any other Etta songs?
Well, I like I'd Rather Go Blind. I've
I
watched
just heard that on
her
the radio.
perform
I like that one.
a few times, and through video, and each time the performance is phenomenal.
Can you imagine when she was composing, or when she first, where that was coming from? As far as the feeling and the things that she was going through. That's all feeling.
Singers,
They were natural.
I used to tell my father, y'all sound so good, y'all was broke. Poor
that
voices.
pain.
Yeah,
pain.
They hungry recording them songs.
Exactly,
Literally, it was all 100 pounds, and you know what I mean. They were all 19 and 20. They ran away from home,
going through
whole
it.
family dead except for them. It's just them and the dog.
And so they're using that pain, and it comes
Pain.
in
They
the
have the worst
music, and it
stories.
draws you in.
Yeah.
Because you even say, and I know that's how you feel, but Love Minus One never sounded depressing to me. It is one of those songs that makes me want to be in love with somebody.
Okay.
It makes me want to be connected, so that's what I hear when I hear that song. And so when you said that, I was like,
I heard it the other day and thought of you right away. I didn't mean to. But
it's a great
that's
song.
But that's the beauty of art,
Yeah.
is that everybody has the opportunity to get something different
Absolutely.
from it, and like to
100%.
me, it reminds me of just, it's a blues sounding record.
Yeah.
To you, it sounds like love.
It's
it
romantic,
sounds romantic. And to me, it's like, oh my God, he lost his woman. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna fix this?
But he was so passionate in his delivery.
I used to tell him, Dad, that's the
being
saddest
in
record
love.
you've ever played in your life.
It's amazing.
Yeah, baby,
It's
baby.
amazing.
That's good. Yeah, baby. God damn, bitch.
It's amazing.
It don't give you that one, Rich. Nick, it don't give you that one, but it gives you. To me,
it gives you love.
He said
It gives
Rich.
you said it gives you what?
I mean that, bro.
I talk about it all the time.
I'm a lyric writer, so
Let me
Rich,
just
Nick.
say
I need to hear this.
To actually be working with the singer son that actually put that song together is kind of like surreal in a sense. You know what I mean? So it's his dad that wrote the song.
What?
And it's phenomenal.
It's beautiful, but it's like, it's really sad.
I never look at it.
The song
that
is
way.
about him being in love with somebody who left him. He's in love minus one person. Everything, he's just dreaming about how great this woman is and how amazing it was, but she ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Sad.
But the
Yeah. It's
passion-
relatable.
Yeah, and
It's
but
sad.
it's so passionate in his delivery.
It's beautiful. I mean,
of
he
talking
sang it amazingly.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
It's just
Yeah,
really
it's beautiful.
a sad. It is.
But I connect with those sad
That's what I'm
songs
saying,
so
'cause they're
much.
so
But I'm gonna be
beautiful.
real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real for one. That song always moved me.
Okay.
So it really
Yeah.
moves me now because
Yeah.
he's not here. That was the first
Right.
song I played when he transitioned
Okay.
because I had to get it out of me.
Yeah.
But that song I think allows that vulnerability of an artist. But
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah. So what songs move you by other artists?
Oh man. And these are gonna be sad.
Welcome to Jackie's World.
We opened the door.
What's up with Jackie?
Oh man. Smile by Nat King Cole. That's a good one. Strange Fruit by Billie Holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
All I Can Do Is Cry by Etta James.
yes,
You are
yes,
deep.
yes, yes.
Look at her face.
Okay.
I can't get past Strange Fruit because we had a talent show at my job in D.C. And this lady this is my first time really hearing Strange Fruit, and it was from a Caucasian woman.
Oh wow.
And when she sung it, I'm in the front row, and my mouth is like, I'm like,
Yeah.
it was just, and, no.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
sad,
yeah. Yeah,
Like, man,
it's
man.
yeah, it's a little different there.
A little different.
It's
A little different. Yeah.
yeah, because it's so deep.
That song.
On the leaves from the poplar trees. It's like what?
Right.
And then yeah,
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
See, she's starting something. I'm about to do my engineer shit.
and then it's just all these, and then even I put a spell on you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! I mean, yes.
That
Put a
was
spell on you.
music, though. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, when I
it
hear
was
that,
so expressive. Yeah.
It was.
Because
Yes.
you can hear the pain and the
You can,
love.
Yes. That's why I
'Cause
probably
you're
always
not-
connected to the blues.
Love
because
minus
it's
one,
so,
huh?
Yes.
they're telling a story. The blues and country, because they're telling
Yeah.
a story and they're taking you on their journey.
Yeah.
So I love that.
And you can
But
feel
music is
every
But
emotion.
music is the vehicle. That's one thing about music is when you hear a song, it has the ability to transcend you to a different time and place.
Yes.
You know, you hear a song, you be like, "Wow, I was 16," or you hear a song, it reminds you of a loved one. Or,
Yeah.
Yes.
That too.
Different,
Yeah, that too.
And that's and that's such a blessing. When you guys can bless people like that. You never know who you always say this. You never know who you
Never
influence.
know.
You never know who you inspire. And
Never
if somebody, listening to that will get that blessing, and you would never know.
You just never know, and it's healing.
It is.
I can't wake up in the morning and not listen to my Janae Aiko,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean, or like certain artists that I do listen to. Like Masego, I think I said his name wrong. Masego,
sure.
his new album, crazy. But just I need my music on the way to work. I need my music in the
Absolutely.
morning.
What do you think about, if you heard of her, Samara Joy?
What's her name?
Samara
Samara
Joy.
Joy.
She I started following her on Instagram about a year ago. She recently won a Grammy.
Wow.
And she has that old soul type of voice, and she was the last person I heard where it's like you hear a voice and you be like, whoa. And she ain't number like in her early 20s, right?
I know that I would absolutely love her.
I'll share the her.
Please
her
send
story.
it.
Yeah.
I know I would love
Okay.
her.
She has a distinct voice, kind of like the Phyllis Hyman type.
Ooh.
Is that who you compare her to?
I can't. Well,
It's so jazzy.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's a throwback. She's definitely.
She
a throwback.
is.
So we got a request.
Like if you ain't never said you think that was an old record that you heard.
But she's not on the show, so I don't want to give her too much play when she comes in.
Like,
She
bring
won a
her
Grammy.
over
She's like,
here.
I'm above it all.
Right.
Bring her out here.
She just
Request.
blew up. From social media to actually, she won a Grammy.
Wow. So beautiful.
Oh, the Shira. What are you over there choking me? If you ain't dropping
the-
phone,
it's the
you
water.
choking. I mean, what the hell is going on? The Shira, someone is requesting you to sing for their friend Taylor. Yeah.
Okay, Taylor.
Who is the
I'm over here.
Like 4.
Loso?
That's Loso, baby.
Sing happy birthday to her. I got you, Taylor girl. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Taylor. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my love, my queen.
Happy birthday. So can we go into her song, Nick?
Sure can.
That's the song that you sent me.
Oh, by my side?
By my side.
Yes.
By my seat.
That's the hard one. That's the one I've been talking about.
So then we get to hear your hard work. I mean, I listened to it last night and was like, oh, this is fire.
Yes, this is Dashira Zahnaya, By My Side, available on all platforms.
feeling heavy. A warrior by night, fighting spiritually. Ready to stop my day. Need some assistance. My king's on his way. Carry me. Our bodies combined is crazy. The yin to my yin, you know how to handle me. Flaws and all took on single-handedly. My king's on his way to carry me. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. I just want to thank you for being you and all that you do. Your soul is so fine, intertwined with mine, to the end of time. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. Woke up this morning, mind feeling heavy. A warrior by night, fighting spiritually. Ready to start my day, need some assistance. My king's on his way to carry me. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. Our bodies combined is crazy. The end to my end, you know how to handle me. Flaws and all, took on single-handedly. My king's on his way to carry me, carry me. Oh, 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 oh. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. I just want to thank you for being you and all that you do. Your soul is so fine, intertwined with mine, to the end of time. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you. Stay by my side, even when I'm a mess. I need you, I feel you.
Acapulco. Oh man, thank y'all. It's just like, and with my music, I do want that laid back vibe. I do want that grown and sexy vibe. I do want it to be for like a lot of the across the ages. It's not just for the young crowd. It's not just for the older crowd, but like to be that medium in that middle, just to heal with my music and for you to feel really happy, really laid back, so
who's behind the production of the music? Because it's not you have the talent, you got the voice,
thank you,
but to match it with somebody with that can enhance your style.
Yes.
Who does that?
So I have two different guys, MJ, and he just goes by MJ Studios. Mm-hmm. So he does some of my production, and then I have my second guy, his name is Lino. He has a studio downtown Baltimore, at the Lineup Room. So those are the two people. Yeah, Lineup Room.
I recorded it on my first album.
Yeah. So those are the two.
Lackey.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, Lineup Room. Yeah, so between those two, but I am looking for more to build more relationships, to create different sounds, and to have that
Nice
bread.
to meet you.
Well, look,
That's-
so
I was
let's
thinking
work.
that, right?
You ready,
said
B?
that.
Yes,
That's
I
what
am.
Let's do it.
Yes,
them
I
do a
am.
duet.
Yes,
Yeah,
I am.
Absolutely.
Yes, I
That would be
am.
Fire. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely looking to work, network, create great music, build great relationships, and just do this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Like, wow. So, because this is the Intimate Connections, I'm gonna go soft because it's your first time.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about little old me.
We talk, so I know that you're open-minded. But I think I'm going to ask you, what's it like in terms of building your career and then having time for personal life?
Oh man. Personal life. I'm such a homebody.
Okay.
So if I work, and then when I have shows, I have my shows, and then I'm home being a mom.
Yeah.
So I really don't put myself out there. Okay. I really don't go out. So I definitely want to learn how to balance, but right now it's non-existent.
Yeah. So if when you're ready for that time, what does the ideal guy look like for you?
Somebody who is looking for a partnership, someone who can lead me. Yeah. I'm very submissive in a relationship. Okay. I want a man who can lead. Right. Yeah, I mean, look, in all aspects.
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone who can lead me and our family, and I want to make sure that I can be his backbone in it all. And but mostly someone who can lead, someone who's wise. Yeah. Knowledge is so sexy. I'm a Scorpio woman. I love knowledge.
We'll talk about that, right?
I love knowledge and
Scorpios in the house.
Scorpios in the house.
When's your birthday?
November 1st.
Okay, I'm October 30th.
Oh, snap.
November 9th.
What? Okay, so we're running tonight.
Anybody else want to come up with Scorpios?
No.
What?
Team Cancer.
Oh, so you're a Cancer.
Okay.
Scorpios and Cancers get along just like that.
Water.
Water sign.
Absolutely.
What about it?
See, one of my best friends is a Taurus. One of my best friends is a Taurus.
I dated like 5 Taurus back to back.
My dad's a Taurus, so I know.
How does that work?
A little stubborn.
If I want him to make a left turn, I tell him to make a right. And he's my hardest critic when it comes to music. I can never satisfy him, even when it's fire.
My daughter Mijo's mom is a Taurus, and I just be like, what are you thinking? And I don't even mean that in a rude way. It ain't even that it's bad. It's just like, who does that?
Yeah. You gotta let.
Ain't no shame in their game.
You just gotta let them.
He's like, who does that? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, you just gotta let them come around. Eventually, they come around.
What it is, you gotta let them spin in a circle 50 times.
Let them.
Right.
Let them on their own.
It's crazy, but he said that all the time.
Let them wear themselves out.
Yeah. So what's an ideal date for you?
Oh man. So in Cali, one of my favorite dates. We went to the mountains up in Mulholland Drive. We got food from around the way, and we drank wine. And we just was on the mountains, just looking at the view. You could see the whole city. You could see all of LA. I'm so simple. Yeah. I'm not. I really don't like.
Yeah.
I'm simple.
Yeah.
Like, let's eat, let's drink, let's talk.
My buddy has a house in the hills. You know?
What?
Yeah.
What's that?
Beautiful
beach in Malibu.
Which one?
I know it's like thousands of them. It's one of them. It's got like, it's just all rocks and water.
El Matador.
Yes, I was just about to say, that's probably the most beautiful beach I've ever been on.
Just vibes,
just
something
to get there,
simple.
you gotta climb down that cliff.
Bro, by the time you get there, you think that you in heaven because you felt like you done died.
You done tired yourself out.
Okay, you worn out.
And at the end of you finish, I gotta go back up that.
That's how you be looking. There are people who live on that beach because they never wanted to go upstairs.
But they only, but now it's like everybody just go there for pictures.
For pictures.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Lots of pictures.
Yeah, 100%. Man.
Yeah, I'm out in Cali about 2, sometimes 3 times a year. So yeah, my daughter lives.
I've only been one.
Wow. Yeah, Yeah, I'm trying to go this summer.
Yeah, you said June.
I'm trying to go this summer.
I'll be there in June.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah.
Go out there. And I'm actually, so I moved around. So I was born in Baltimore, well, Maryland. I left at 5. My mom moved me at 5 years old to Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
And then from Tampa, Florida, that's when Cali. That was my elementary, middle school, high school, college. So, yeah. But I guess I'm from Maryland, Florida, and California.
And where you from is where you at.
Yeah. And I'm back.
Where you at? Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
it was, and going back to talking about the people that influenced you. When I listen to that song, I can hear that you channeling Etta. Yeah, I can definitely hear that. Yeah, 'cause she has such a strong voice.
So strong.
Yeah, yes.
Passionate.
Very
and
passionate.
Just makes you feel, And after that, I want everybody to be like super relaxed after that song. Like, whew, I'm chilling now. I'm in a good vibe. But for it to come through, like with Etta James, with All I Could Do Is Cry, I'd be like, oh my God, that ain't never happened to me, right? No, my man I never, had to watch somebody go down the aisle with someone. But, but
you can
feel
feel
it
Yes,
through her voice.
Yes.
Man.
Bless
you.
Thank you.
I feel like your voice has a sweetness and a sensuality to it too.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you can hear the heaviness of the vocal and the soul, but it's just so smooth and it's just so soothing and it's so assuring.
Yeah.
It's an assuring vocal.
I would pay money to hear you. I would pay
Yes.
money to hear you.
Oh,
That's what I judge everything. I was like, okay,
Absolutely.
because I didn't want to look at you when you were singing. I said, if I hear this, will I pay money to see you? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
All right,
See,
so we gotta
that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I kind of.
Talk to her, call her. We gotta call her.
You own the air. You own the air.
Are they still there?
Caller number 3.
Hello, you on the air, caller? Talk.
Hey, this is Coyote, man. I heard a whole bunch of feminine energy come through the show. So I had to holler when I heard a woman say I heard that submissive vibe. I heard that feminine energy. I heard her calling out for a man with knowledge. So, I was like, man, I think I need to chime in. I think I need to chime in for a second.
We appreciate you calling in. I kind of knew that would touch you,
Who is this?
Coyote. Just had him on. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, he done got excited.
He got excited.
And what's with the dating, going back to that, so we're going to keep it on the soft level. What's your, you said what you're looking for in a guy. Is there like an age threshold?
8 to 80.
Where everybody qualifies.
Yes. I think the highest I went was 33, but not too much younger than me. So maybe 27. I'm 28, so 27 is kind of pushing it, but 27 to maybe like 35, 36. I don't really know.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
age group. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not too shut off, but I am when it comes to younger. I'm like, no,
yeah,
you're too young.
But even if you think about it, even if he's 37, in a couple of years you're gonna be 35, and he's still gonna be 37.
Really?
Yeah.
Be quiet.
I'm like, you gotta break that down to me.
Yeah, I'm like, well, wait a minute.
He doesn't grow from that
quiet
point.
storm.
Oh,
yeah.
Got you. He doesn't grow from that point. Okay.
Yeah.
According to him.
According to him.
Okay.
Because John would beg to differ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm 38. So.
Right. Yeah, Coyote, you got anything else you want to add?
What's happening, my man?
Man, baby has them through the energy on the phone.
Is he speaking with one of them joints on his neck?
Yeah, why you sound like you got one of them things on your throat?
Thank you for calling them Coyote.
Not the
He's playing the record backwards.
I'm just filming the show. Got my man the beast there. I got Sean Sizzle, Queen Maggie.
That's right. We putting it down. We putting it down up here.
Yeah, whatever you just said.
So we're gonna go a little mid-level.
Okay.
So,
Fuck all it.
all right, Coyote, he can stay on for this question. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what is the? I don't know if your mama's still watching.
She got a kid. I tell her everything.
So,
Everything.
is the
She don't like it.
kinkiest thing?
Kinkiest.
She's with her grandson. So
I would
she's good to
say
go.
most kinkiest thing would be role play.
Ah, girl after my own heart.
Role play.
Okay, that's right up my alley.
Role play like in cosplay. What's that? COSPLA?
Costume,
Yeah, like dressing up, you know.
Yes, girl.
And I like
So what's your alter ego?
Ooh.
Who would you dress up as?
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
High five
I
from
like
this side.
You know, tie me up. You know what I mean? I like I like restraint. I like a little pain.
BDSM.
A little bit, not just
girl.
kissing the surface.
Oh my God! Yes, I'm telling you, it's like you're channeling me.
We are Scorpio.
Yes, yes.
It's the Scorpio Cancer vibes.
Yes. Now, 'cause I know Coyote waiting for me to ask this one. So, have you used the red ball?
Not yet.
But it's a possibility.
Not yet. It's a possibility.
Yes.
The rose.
What's that? The gag joint?
The gag ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
But I'd be
But
open
you're
to
open
it.
to it.
Oh, 100%.
I
I'm
love
very
that.
open.
I definitely know this question. Okay, I've never had any gag balls, but what does the gag? Okay, I mean, what effect? Okay, I just can't see.
What you say, Coyote?
Wait, I just want to know.
I know. I just heard Sean Sizzle talk about balls. Right?
Sean started stuttering and curling on.
I'm trying to get the concept. Okay, so
It's
what
power.
feeling you get
You know what I'm saying? It's not.
We don't want him out.
Like submission.
I can't take this one.
And so you seen 50 Shades of Grey.
Gotta hang it up.
So the idea of it, like for me, if a guy allows me to do that, it's saying that I trust you, and that's why. It says that I trust you, so he's like relinquishing power to me, and that's a big turn on because that means we've gotten to a safe space with one another that he would allow me to do that.
See, you always hold on. You always talking.
Well, we could do both. I'm open. I don't have a problem being submissive.
Because you always talking about
takes
what I can do.
Well, and that's the thing.
You
He
ain't
can
never talk about
handcuff
gag
me.
balls in your mouth.
No.
He can do that. I mean, that's the idea, to be open
Red hair with red balls.
With your exactly, the ball would match my hair. I would imagine that would be a turn on as well. So don't put your glasses on.
I can't imagine there's a man being like, all right, now put the ball in my mouth. Like I can't.
You can't imagine,
no,
but it's a level of trust with your partner
trust that that's not gonna happen.
Look, because
at least you shut the door on if she's interested.
Because then I can't yell the safe word. Peanut butter.
Wait a minute. Peanut butter.
He can't with his hands behind his back.
Now he like the
naked. Now he like the pig on the joint. Now he's a pig. I can't do that.
Let me be able to say what I need to say.
He's screaming for 4 hours.
Hell no,
It's a turn on, though. That the guy is allowing
That should have
himself
turned
to
on
be
for you.
submissive.
Wow.
I mean, when he got me handcuffed and in the swing upside down or something, I think I'm sorry. That was I just went,
Upside down.
What's going on in that picture? A whole lot.
Well, there it is.
Don't fucking judge me, goddamn it.
All right, so
I went left.
So that's a mild night, right? That's a mild night, right?
Exactly. That's a mild night. Yes.
Cirque du Soleil Jackie.
Right.
Swinging around.
Jack
I just got that visual in my mind.
All right, here's a question. Bullet rolls or jumper cables?
Wait, what is the first one?
I'm not really a fan of the bullet, but I would. Funny story.
Jumper cable?
He said jumper cable. And somebody said
This will
I
only
needed
work
that.
for a second.
You know, somebody actually said that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I have a high sex drive. So
Jackie need
but
jumper cables. Man.
my brother sent me this thing on Instagram, right? The girl was laying in bed, and when she pulled the cover back, all these roses fell out. And I was just like, oh my God. I said, but that would probably be me, you know?
Yeah, that one's a game changer. I tell you. Y'all don't need us at all. I'll be like, you gonna call me?
But I wouldn't see the jumper cable for you. The dude would need the jumper cable because they got to revive.
You got to jump his shit up. Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to be able to go a couple of rounds. Now, I'm open enough to, wait for you to take your nap. But we.
You don't come when I come. You come when I come back.
We got to do some stuff. So yeah, I mean, he definitely would probably have to have a high sex
Jack,
drive.
what's a no for you?
There's no. Let me clear this up.
Okay.
There is absolutely no entry into the back door. Absolutely none.
Really?
Yeah. Now if you want to go back there, you gonna let me finger you?
Oh.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It is. Exit only.
I'm still going to therapy for my prostate.
Now it's not that I haven't tried it. Right? I've tried it. It just wasn't, and that's probably how you had. I mean, most times you have the hardest orgasm from that, but for women, I'm just saying. But it was okay. I allowed it to happen a couple of times. But it did nothing for me. I kind of had to, let's shift our focus to something else. But yeah, and maybe if I meet my one, and that's something that they want to try, but that would be further down the line. You know what I'm saying? When I meet that one, I would be probably a bit more
people underestimate
open-minded.
that because sometimes you might do some you might experience something with one person and then you be like, nah, I'm not into that. And then you find that person.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And once you get that connection, that's what I'm saying. From the Scorpio in me, it's like once you get that connection. It's like
that's what it's all
about. This other stuff.
But that's
I gotta feel like
it's a waste of my. It's a waste of my
all the tricks for you. Because if I don't feel that way, you're not the one. You're not.
Yeah,
but that's the point I'm making.
Energy
because
is important.
Right, and when you have that connection with that person, you're a bit more open-minded to a lot of things that you wouldn't consider normally with just anybody. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not saying it's completely off the table, but I haven't found that one. I'll say that.
It's a trust thing. You be like,
it's a trust thing. The same way with the ball in the mouth. It's a trust thing.
Yeah, she got you handcuffed and ball in the mouth. Next thing you know, she go live.
Hey everybody! Oh my God! It's me, Jackie.
You're like, hold on. Who are you calling?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
So part of that is trust.
No, you bitch. It's definitely trust. It's definitely
trust that I'd be pissed if you did that to me.
You mean you wouldn't be turned on?
No. I'll be like, look.
And I ain't got nothing to hide, but still.
I'll be like, we can't break up now.
Never.
Got me out here looking like a kebab. No, you will not.
Not a kebab.
No, you will not.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's hilarious. I appreciate you. You know, being because I did warn her, and I told her sometimes we go left. You just never tell.
I feel like you've been really safe like the last 10 episodes.
Let me tell you why. Because I want the people to come back. If I go hard right away, they might be, I don't think I want to go back there. You
when
know
I
what
was
I mean?
a guest on this show, I was not spared.
You always say that.
I was not. I love your music now. Do you like a woman who like, whoa?
Okay.
Hey.
Go back and watch that show.
When my manager was a female, she like, I do all of that. Yes.
Yeah,
I was like, don't you ever come on no show and talk like that. Yes, church lady.
Okay. But they be the one.
Oh, yes.
They don't put a whole lot of balls in somebody's mouth. I'm just saying.
She's going to go home and start writing balls. And
Yeah.
No.
She got inspired.
Give me some tips.
That's right. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be on, because I know it's almost time for us to wrap it up. We're going to be at Sizzle next Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's the relationship, what is it, love, lust, and
life.
So we're going to be talking about all things relationship related, and Dashira is actually going to be performing. So if you want to see her perform live, please come out to that event. It's going to be an amazing event. Now, I got assigned to the lust category, and I was like, what the fuck are they trying to say?
You know what they trying to say, Jack.
But yeah, the event is given by Lachelle Silver, and so she invited us to be a part of it. And like I said, Dashira will be performing there too. So we'd love to see you come out and be a part of the panel discussion. Even if you just want to sit there and be quiet, that's fine too. I'm giving away 6 free tickets. I think it'll be hard to be quiet during the lust section. I'm just saying. But I'm giving away 6 free tickets. Over the next day or two, you can hit my inbox on Instagram, Queen_Jackie A, or you can hit me on Facebook Messenger. The only criteria is you have to get in touch with me by the end of the day tomorrow to get your tickets. So yeah, definitely come out for that. It's going to be such a great event. I just got so distracted. I mean, I'm just saying. So where are you going to be aside from that, Dashira?
March 23rd, I will be performing at Only Vibes. It's out in College Park. I have a showcase. I have a 15-minute set. So that's coming up that Thursday on the 23rd, and then the 26th, I will be at Sizzle.
Yes.
Performing there at Love, Lust, and Life.
Yeah. Coming out. I need to get your mind right because you coming to that.
Come out. We're showing up. We're showing out.
That's right. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. You should come, John. You should come. I mean, that really didn't sound right.
That's why I listen to like that.
Like,
you should come.
You should do that too, but not here.
Can I sing? Can I sing there?
Well, it's not my event.
No, I'm only kidding. I'll come through though. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely come through.
6 to 9, huh?
6-9.
How convenient. This whole thing is just
office hours are 6.
So many innuendos here. Richard, you gonna be there?
From the soul
I might slide
snatcher.
I'm gonna be all up in there.
Oh Lord,
like
that should be a great night though.
It's gonna be fun. So
be a
fun.
Great night. Look for the guys. One last question though, because you talked about the upper room. So, have you ever had that cataclysmic orgasm that made you feel like you were traveling to the upper room? Okay. Crickets over here.
I mean, I've given those. I don't know if I've had that.
I don't think I've had that.
Nah.
I had good ones, trust me.
Good ones.
Yeah, but just to say.
But never.
I think that's different
out of body.
for men and women. I think for us, it's just like.
I want to believe I've gave it to them.
I think because it's so emotional for women, that's the kind of connection it creates if it's a really good vibe for men.
So she
it just feels
passed out.
like I do this again. I like where this is going with her and all of that, but I don't think we get to that emotional point. I don't think we could handle that.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask that question. Is it 8? That's why I phrased it that way.
Where is this good?
Many men have went out that way, so
that's scary.
I'm just saying. I mean, I wonder
if it's that
how
good.
many
I don't want
men
it.
Really?
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh yes. I'll be performing at Howard Theater at Open Gym April 21st.
Okay.
How could I forget that? And I will have a 6 to 10 minute set. Okay. I have to sell between 30 and 50 tickets. So that's April 21st at the Howard Theater. So I am yes, that's the one I sent you, Queen.
And I'll share it with them.
Yes, April 21st. So get your tickets, hit me up.
Oh yeah.
And then take a screenshot of your ticket and send it to me so I can keep track of the number.
Okay.
So Open Gym, April 21st, the Howard Theater.
All right.
Thank you, Naya.
Sounds good. Yeah, we appreciate that. So we definitely got to have you come back. And, like I said, we were talking about the studio.
Yes.
Stuff, so definitely get with Nick on that.
Yes.
He's phenomenal. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Nick at night.
I don't know why he downplays himself.
Downplaying.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
The book of basement.
Yeah, book of basement.
The Fugees. Book of basement.
So, any final words for the crew?
Great show, great art,
awesome
great
show.
artist,
Great
great soul of a person. Thank you.
Intimate connection.
Internet connection.
Intimate.
We were intimate.
Wi-Fi.
Intimate.
Oh, yeah, we were intimate.
Wi-Fi.
And thank you guys so much for
coming.
having me.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Thank
so
you.
great.
And thank you for your
Coming on the show.
Coming on the show. Being at the show.
Coming on the show.
Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Got you. That's where we're
Word
going to
play down on that end. I
don't
know.
trust you.
I know. I sometimes I don't trust myself.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my God. So it's been a great night. We won't be back until I want to say the first week in April. So I'll put together the lineup for that show. Are we doing a comedy thing, Nick? Yeah, April 8th?
Yeah, ooh.
Okay.
Comedy.
Okay. April 8th. The 7th, that's right. Yeah, so we're doing the comedy show April 7th in Cambridge, Maryland. I'll post the flyer on my wall before the weekend is up. But that's going to be a great night. So I'll tell y'all a funny story. I just send Shaw a text. And I say, oh, yeah, we're going to go do this. And she be like, what? I said, yeah, just get your mind right. We about to go do this.
Get your mind right.
Get your mind right.
I'm coming.
So she always say, let me see your driver's license because I don't believe you're as old as you say you are because you just got too much damn energy. I'm a ringer.
Yeah.
That's right.
You need about a couple of Red Bulls. And I'm like, let me get this Red Bull.
Probably more than me. Okay.
But I love my team. I've been working with Rich for since 2018. It's 2018.
No, Mr.
I can't with him. Shaw, I just met Shaw, but she feels like part of the family. She feels like we could have been sisters.
I'm the older sister.
She the older sister. I'm the sister they tell sit down somewhere. And then John, when I met John, it was interesting. I enjoyed talking with him. And after I had him on the show, I think, what was it, like a month or maybe a couple of weeks later, I said, oh, would you like to, fill in? Because I had just lost the co-host. And kind of like the rest is history. You know,
Wow.
they put up with this old gal here with my foolishness and shenanigans, but they're always good sports. They know it's coming, you know, but I think they brace themselves because they don't know where in the show it's coming. But I appreciate
But it's
them
coming.
we're coming. You know, we're coming. But I love doing the show, and I couldn't imagine doing the show without them. So yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
that's amazing.
thank you, Jack.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that
to
was
that.
a little,
Thank
a
you.
little moment. I'm
Appreciate
past
that.
that now, so let's move on. So it's been a great night, folks. And again, stay tuned. We'll be back the first week in April. Definitely want to thank Dashira Zahnaya. Check her out. Like I said, you can see her perform live March 26th at Sizzle, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So y'all get your minds right and come out and have a good time.
And thank you for our guests. Thanks for calling in, everyone. We'll see you again very, very soon.
And
Absolutely.
happy spring, ladies and gentlemen. When it's time, happy spring. Happy spring.
Summer dress season.
Happy spring.
Gray sweatpants season over.
It was just starting. I mean, we still like to see you swinging.
Good night, everybody.
Thank y'all.
All right. Good
Thank
night.
y'all.
Summer dresses.
What's that song? You see me swinging.